What we're looking at now is a John Birch guitar made not far from our shop actually, in Birmingham in the 1970s. This is a single cutaway model. Lots of unique features with these guitars. They have a through neck, which is made of maple, and you can see at the back, because there's no neck heel, you can get right up to the top fret, which is usually 24 frets with a John Birch guitar. So maple fretboard, quite a slim neck, and then another kind of unique feature is maple body. So the maple body is attached to this centre section and then scooped out at the back because it's quite heavy, and that back plate covers up all the electrics. And you'll see that there's 7 knobs on here. There's a master volume, volume and tone for each pickup, and then there's this switch here which switches it into stereo mode and out of phase. So if you've got a stereo lead, most of these John Birch guitars were designed for use with 2 amps, so you could play in stereo, in phase, out of phase. Total number of tone combinations is 48 according to the catalogue, which we've got here. The other popular models that they made was a twin cutaway, but John Birch guitars famous really for making all of the guitars for the glam rock bands, for Slade and Mud and other glam rock bands, and Tony Iommi out of Black Sabbath still uses his John Birch guitars, and we love these guitars. So what I thought we'd do today is have a look at some of the sounds you can get out of these, and we're also using this way huge swollen Pickle because it's green and it matches the guitar, which is a jumbo fuzz, which has got a lot of variation, but let's see what we can get out of it. That's quite a dirty, nasty sound. The other thing that you will probably recognise is the kind of biting sound that you get with a fuzz, which is quite often a 70s guitar trick. And there's that, Tiger Feet by Mud. Quite often a lot of those glam records were made with these John Birch guitars. The final thing to mention about John Birch guitars is the pickups. Completely unique in design, stainless steel housing with these pole pieces that run all the way across, very thin pickup wire used with thousands and thousands of turns, many more than a normal pickup, and then the whole thing sealed in epoxy, so if it goes you can't fix it, you've got to take it apart, and they're increasingly rare to find. Many different models. This has got a biflux and a hyperflux. Because they're humbucking, they can be split, and that accounts for the wide tonal variety you can get when the guitar is used in stereo with the in phase and out of phase options. Just to give you an idea of what it can do when they're in phase and out of phase. This is in mono. Of course, with the fuzz on, and then if we switch it out of phase, it's much thinner sound. And it's very similar to a lot of the Queen sounds that Brian May uses, with that kind of very thin, piercing tone. demo, I'll turn the fuzz off and you can hear what the guitar sounds clean. This is with both pickups on. And then the neck pickup. There we go, John Birch, single cutaway with a nice green burst finish.